Okay. I try to. Hey y'all, how you doing? Hold on. I know. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm just vibrating high. I was thinking that my camera. Well, it had tape on it. I put tape over my camera because people can chime in. They better not, but they can. I did have a lot of people that was tapped into my phone, tracking my phone, but a lot of them are off of it now because now my videos can upload like that, like within like 30 minutes, like an hour or less. Before, it would take a couple of days. So the people that were stalking me, they're off. I am still attached to some, but you know, not like that. Alright, so I did a video that was about energy, but it wasn't about energy, but it was about energy. So I'm gonna say this. I truly feel like I feel like the way I communicate is like a mystery. I feel like I'm a mystery book. That's what I feel like. I'm a mystery book. So I feel like I'm like that coffee you need in the morning to get your brain going. You know how like you sometimes like you tell kids, you know, sometimes you know, do something to get your mind right. You know, have a little fun, something like that. I feel like I'm like a mystery book. Every time when you think you figure something out, there's something else to me. If you notice, like in my last video I done, make sure y'all go to my descriptions. Like my descriptions give you it give you life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It'll give you life if you pay attention. I know sometimes my messages could be like drawn out. However, I feel like the energy in it keeps you attached. It's not that I'm trying to hold you. I'm just trying to help you. However, my descriptions like be on point. I truly feel, okay. I'm kind of like patting myself on the back. I don't normally do that, but my descriptions be on point. I feel like I'm opening doors to a lot of people, for you to be able to see things in so many different ways. It's crazy how I can tell that I'm helping people to not look at things on one level. Y'all getting to see things on multiple levels, and it's like I feel like I'm like opening up your palate, allowing you to taste something new, and you didn't even have to pay for it. It's like, wow, like this tastes good. I didn't think I would like this. You understand? Especially when it comes like to religion. I truly feel like people looking at religion like, I can deal with this. It's like, if this is what her religion is, sign me up. I can deal with this because I don't feel like I'm being pressured. I don't feel like she's trying to take something from me. She literally give me the option, and she cool with it. And she can understand my language, at the same time understand hers. And it's like, even when I feel like I'm good, I learned enough. It's like I want to come back and learn more. To the point, it's like, dang, let me go back and look at that other video she was talking about, because I saw one thing. Now she's saying this. Let me go back and try to find that other video and look at it. And then you look at the video and be like, yo, like I didn't even see that. I didn't hear that. I didn't catch that. I feel like I'm helping y'all to actually see more, hear more. I even feel like even when you, with some of my videos, I feel like you can taste something different. It's like that when you eat food now, like the food tastes different now. I feel like that's the energy. I feel like when you look at yourself, you're starting to look at yourself differently. Like, wow, like I never appreciated myself like I used to. Like I looked at the way the world could look at me. But then you realize, hold on, how the world looking at me this way? It's because I see the world that way. And because I see the world that way, I automatically think they looking at me that way. I feel like you're starting to realize, like, when people say, when you say something ugly, you're talking about someone, but then you realize, hold on, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about my daggone self. You're starting to realize I'm projecting on people and then get mad at them when they open their mouth up. They didn't even say nothing. My thoughts are being put into their mouth. It's like whatever I think of. If I say somebody ugly and they open up their mouth, be like, man, you look amazing. And then out of nowhere, it's like, how they know I just said something about myself? And then now all of a sudden, it's like, oh, you trying to play me. You trying to play me. You say I look good, but technically you think I look ugly. Now you realize, hold up, that was my thought. Hold up, that was my thought. They didn't even say that. They said I look good. And I threw those words in their mouth, and now they mad at me. y'all starting to realize that y'all are, what's the word? Your worst enemy. Yeah, you your own worst enemy. When y'all sit back and look at these females, like for the females, y'all look at these females and be like, oh my God, they are so beautiful. They so pretty. I want my boobs and my booty to look like that. I want my face to look like that. And you realize, hold on, what's the heck wrong with me now? Who put this person at the top of the food chain? I didn't. So why in the world I'm sitting here saying that's what I want to eat? At the end of the day, why I'm allowing them to eat me? I didn't put them there. I think I look good on my food chain level. So why am I allowing this person to tell me what I'm supposed to look like? I love all of me. Matter of fact, ain't they keep changing themselves up? So why am I focusing on them? Every time the wind blows, they changing something on them. And I'm jealous of these things. No different than fellas. No different than guys. Y'all do the same thing. Oh, I gotta look like this. I gotta look like that. I gotta sound like this. I gotta dress like this. I gotta dress like that. Hold on. Who put them the captain of the team? Because I didn't vote. I didn't get a vote. Did I vote? I don't remember voting for that. So why am I tripping out on somebody else's votes? Why am I tripping out on somebody else's ideas? I didn't agree with that. So why am I attacking them? Why am I putting hate on them? And then why am I putting hate on myself? Why am I player hating? I feel like my energy is allowing y'all to see like, oh, yo, when we look at the world, we literally are projectors. We're projecting our dark side onto somebody else's light. Let me see if I can go. My dark side on somebody else's light. My energy level so high, I can still go. It ain't as dark as it was before. See, even my levels got even higher. So y'all projecting y'all darkness on somebody else's light, and then you sitting back and saying they treating you wrong. No, child, you threw that energy on them, and when they receive that energy and they just showing it back to you and saying, "This is what you showed me. I'm giving it right back to you," and then you get mad about it. Hold on. How you getting mad? Like, hold on, dagnabbit. I've been getting mad at folks for stuff, and all it is because I gave them that energy, and they just gave it right back. And I'm mad at them, but I should be mad at my goddamn self. No different than racism. I'm getting up here mad because these white folks call me a nigger. Why am I getting mad about being called a nigger? It's a word. Was I in slavery? Did Hoppo beat me? I don't remember no whip on my back. Now, last night was something different with that chick on the side, but that ain't the same thing. It's like y'all starting to realize, like, why am I so beat up about what they did back then? I ain't no. Last time I checked, I don't remember getting a spanking today. So this person called me a nigger today. That ain't the same race as me. Why am I getting mad for? I'm getting mad for. Oh, this person over here, they gay and stuff, and I'm a dude, but he over here liking other dudes and stuff. Why am I getting mad? If he come and try to talk to me, I gotta say is no. Or am I getting mad because I really am interested? You only get mad about stuff that triggers you. Because if you're getting mad about a man being gay and loving to do his gay duties, why you getting mad for it? If that's not your lifestyle, you can just say, cool, dude, that's what it is. I don't get mad at you because you want hot sauce on your chicken. Maybe I want honey. So I'm going to be mad at you because you like hot sauce. That ain't my problem. At the end of the day, when you go to the bathroom, you the one got to feel the heat, not me. I made myself laugh. But it's the truth. So it make you question, like, are you mad at them because they open about it? And you wish you could try it out? Is that what it is? Ain't no different than females. When y'all see other females out here kissing on, rubbing on another female, why you feel like it's a mockery? Why you feeling bad? Because deep down you want to see how I touch a rubber boob against a boob, rubbing them together. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'll laugh at myself. Y'all ain't gotta laugh with me. I don't care. That's all you gotta do. Just play patty cake. The same way y'all like to clap y'all booty cheeks together to do your titties. Look, sing that song, Come Along, My Friends, Come Along. Look, the ones that don't have boobs, just dap them. Be like, what up? Okay, they sure can't clap. Okay. Let me be serious. Oh my God, but I'm serious. Like, oh my God. See what happens when you use your personality. You just be natural with it. I'm not even trying. I'm not trying. I'm not telling y'all to force it. Just be natural. I feel like in this world, the things we're mad about is because it's something we're mad about ourselves. And see, the thing about it is also you have to look at it as we don't realize it's based off of fears. Your fears, that's it. It's based off your fears. Y'all don't realize your fears are connected to your past lives. It's connected to the spirits within you. So this is the thing I need y'all to understand. Okay. You in front of me, you're that watching me. When you was born, you had a spirit. The spirit that was connected between your mama and your daddy. Okay? That's one spirit. Then there's another spirit that's attached to you. Okay? No different than my energy. Okay? But there's another spirit that's attached to you that came from above, that came down. That's an assignment. Their assignment is to help heal you. Okay? It could be your ancestor. It could be a celestial. It can be anything. It could be any type of angel spirit that's attached to you. Okay? That spirit is to be with you. It's still part of me. They're a mission. Okay? And when I tell y'all, like with who's talking, it's up to you in the womb decide if you want that, if you want to agree to that. Okay? However, it's an agreement between you and the energy, your ancestor that is watching over you. But you have to listen to it. When it comes to like this demonic stuff or whatever, what happens is this. One of you are in control. Okay? One of you in control. And the other one is watching. Alright? So one is in control. If you allow that spirit to come in and have control to listen to you, to do what, and you do what they tell you to do, then y'all eventually will merge. That will give the ancestor to be a permanent part in your life, vice versa. It's also my energy. So it's all into one. Okay? It's like a combo deal. You're never by yourself. Okay? It's a combo deal. Alright? And once y'all emerge together, then you are protected in a different form and a light. You will be able to know your discernment. You'll know what's right, what's wrong. You'll know how to navigate through the world. However, sometimes when you have karma, there's a different spirit that pops into you. Okay? That spirit is a evil spirit that's attached to you. Yes. So when y'all sell y'all souls, that means you are put in the background. You can't do nothing. That demonic spirit has to take over. But what happened is you're going to have to overcome the demonic spirit with you. You have to come out of that jail and take back over your form. And that's when you start realizing that I need to stop projecting hate, which is darkness, and project light. You can control that no different than when I was telling you about me and Ye. We had to overpower the spirits within us. Okay? The spirits within us. So, my spirit ended up turning into a Jezebel spirit. Okay? That's what happened. My spirit turned into a Jezebel spirit, but I didn't accept that. I accept the mission, but I didn't accept the... How can I say it? I didn't accept the task. And what I mean by that is this. In my life, there was a lot of moments where there was Jezebel moments that would pop in. And I had to pop them back out. I had to... No, we ain't doing that. Okay? Throughout time, I was like, I can't do that. I'm not in agree. So we had a battle. So when you go through a battle with that spirit in you, what happens is this. This is where you go back like, do I want to put that red shirt? Do I want to put that short skirt on today? Or I want to put the pants on today? Do I want to put the skirt or the pants? Skirt or the pants? It's something like that. Do I want to go down to my friend's house today or not? Do I want to go stay home or go out? Do I want to go to the club or I want to stay home? You back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay? Stay home or go to the club. Stay home or go to the club. So the club is a Jezebel spirit. Not all the time. I'm going to use that as an example. The club is a Jezebel spirit. And then The other part of the godly spirit is the other part. When you back and forth, that means you having a battle with that demonic spirit and you're that Jezebel spirit, and you're like, we ain't gonna do that. No, we staying home today. The kids here, my husband here. I ain't about to hang out with these chicks. I know what time they on. I ain't about to do it. I'm gonna stay home. That's how you battle. You have to take control of that energy. I'm not saying you can't go hang out, but whenever that's how discernment is operated. You need to know who is controlling you at that moment. Is it the demonic or the godly side? Okay, I told you, you are not when you are born, you learn hate. Okay, you don't pop out hateful, you learn it. Okay, you learn it. So that demonic spirit, if you have a curse on your family lineage, that evil spirit pops with y'all. But it's up to you to accept the assignment or not. You can deny it, okay? In the spiritual world, when you are in the womb, you can deny it. You can say, I don't want that, okay? And if you don't want it, that spirit is still attached to you. But then you pop out as the controller. But you got to remember that spirit is still attached to you. You got to make sure that you take control of that spirit. Now, when you pop out, if you decide you change over, because that spirit can make you convert over. So, example with Ye, that spirit did take control over him after some time, where he ended up in the spiritual world. When it came to me, he was attacking me spiritually as well. Okay, not because he wanted to, but it's because he gave into that spirit. Because I told you, I went through heat. I got abused in the spirit and in reality. He couldn't take it that long. He gave into it. However, the love I had is what helped break both of those spirits down. And because I was able to do that, that's when he started making changes. But when it comes to y'all, same thing. A lot of y'all attacking your significant other because you're battling a spirit within you. That demonic spirit don't want to see you become a husband. That demonic spirit don't want to see you become a wife. That demonic spirit don't want you to be that good daughter or that good mother or aunt, uncle, cousin, brother, sister, co-worker. That spirit don't want you to be that. That's why you're attacking people, because it wants control. You have to control it. You need to let it know, no, I'm powerful. I can do this. I'm great on my own. I don't need you. I can be this. Now, with that spirit within you, the main thing is you have to have control of it. You have to have control. There's going to be times you're going to have to use that spirit. Don't get me wrong. But you need to know that I don't have to go to 100. I can go to about a 5 and be cool with that. That's all I'm going to give you. It's like music deals and stuff like that. You know how they can say to the manager, I'll give you 10% of my royalties. That's it. That's all I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you 5% of my royalties. That's it. I ain't give you no more. I'm going to give you that much of my life. That's how it goes. You need a little bit of it. You don't, not a lot. Okay, that's where people like stealing and killing and destroying. No, you need enough to say, okay, if somebody come in my face and they disrespect me, I can say, no, back up. If someone tries to tell me that my ideas is not good, no. I know my ideas is great. Even if it doesn't work out, that's my choice. Now you gotta know discernment. If depending on it, if you've been down this road enough, you need to know, okay, maybe I need to listen, okay? But that's it. You only allowing it that a little 5%. That's it. When you get to the point that you projecting hate, where you telling somebody they can't be great, they can't be good, they can't be this, they can't be that, they don't look good in this, they don't look good in that, then you need to back up, okay? It ain't no different than me. Sometimes I see certain things, I'm like, I don't know about it. I don't know about it. Not saying that you wrong. It could be great for you. It could be great for somebody else. Like, I'm gonna call it out. For me, I'm gonna always be honest. I feel like when people wear certain tight clothes, and if I can see all the BB holes in you, like the bullet holes, the cellulites and cellulite, I feel like, okay, that's doing too much. That's me. But you might be comfortable with that. But I'm just saying, let your people free, because they absorbing inside your skin and they saying, pull me back. I'm going to be honest all day. Ain't no different than me. Like right now, I got a little good, and somebody might be like, you need to be getting shape. Cool, I am. You know, no different than I got stretch marks. Somebody might be like, oh, that's nasty. You should put some cocoa butter on it. I did, but it was still itching. Now what? it's it's like that. Just because you might have remedies, you might have ideas, don't mean I ain't done it. Don't mean I don't like it. Some things just don't work out. Back to with the lady with the female, when I see people with super tight clothes on, and you can see like the dents and stuff in their bodies and stuff like that. Like for me, I wear stretchy clothes. Okay, I wear a lot of stretchy clothes, like bodysuit type clothes. I do try to cover up, like if I'm out, you know, I'm gonna try to wear like a shirt to cover my butt or something. I don't try to like show off or whatever. But for me, because of how sensitive my skin is, not sensitive as like, oh, like a rash, sensitive as energy. When clothes are like super loose on me sometimes, the tingling sensation goes two ways. It can make me feel weird in a way, and sometimes I'm so sensitive to touch now. The more my energy level is, like I get turned on. I gotta be careful. Yeah, it's like that. My energy, like if I touch myself, not even just me, because I'm attached to Yay. If I do that, it turns him on and it like jilts me because of our energy level. So I try to be careful with like the clothes that's moving on me. Now, with that being said, am I wrong for wearing something tight? Nah, because I'm wearing something that makes me comfortable. If I wear something too big or too if the material is not the right material, it makes me feel weird. It makes me feel like I'm wearing like wet clothes or something. I don't like that. So I hope this makes sense what I'm saying. So it's like, just because I might feel some way about this person, that where you can see the cellulite stuff, maybe that's the same issue they have. May they realize that, like, because of my weight, my size, if I wear something too big, it's going to feel weird on my skin. I'm already heavy, that's a lot of weight, and then with the clothes, that feels like more weight. So it makes it harder for them to move, make them feel weighed down. So that's just life. Sometimes we might see something that we might feel like that might be inappropriate, may not feel right, but at the same time, there's maybe reasons why. It's like, also the other part of it is, I don't know how I'm on this topic, but we'll talk about it. I don't like wearing clothes at the same time. If I could walk around the house naked all day, I will. I'm going to be totally honest, all day. And I know y'all like TMI. Well, then close your mouth, because sometimes y'all got too much in there I don't want to see. But it is what it is. But that's life. And that's why when it comes to some people out here in the world, some people out here do wear very vulgar looking outfits and stuff. But some people are literally like that. They don't like the way clothes feel on them. So, I'm not saying to go out here and be naked. Be mindful. It's something, a sacrifice I have to take. I still wear appropriate stuff around even my son. I try to make sure I'm very appropriate around my own kids, because they kids. I'm not trying to be the first magazine issue they see. Okay, I don't care if I did pop them out. Even for my son being around. And I'm changing, because we in the same room. I changing, turn around. You know, there's a certain age point. So, like, they toddlers, they don't know too much. But once they get to about 4, you need to be clothing up. You need to make sure that you ain't, like, lingering around. Because kids at 4 years old, between 4 and 5, that's when kids start getting curious about their bodies. Okay? Just to let you know. So, even as mothers, if you got boys, put something on. Even if I don't care if that is your child, put something on, because they starting to sexualize stuff. They don't care you the mama. I'm going to tell y'all right now, they don't care. You a woman. Alright? A full-fledged woman. Do you know, oh my God, why my energy here? It is what it is. Do y'all know the first person that a male sexualizes their parent, their mother? Y'all didn't know that? Yeah. Have you ever noticed when your kids lay in the bed with you and they sleep underneath you, you notice how they hold on to you? Be mindful. Don't allow that to happen. Even my son, he'll come up and he lay, back up. Back up. Don't even lay up underneath me like that. Because a son, first female that they get attached to is their mother. okay? Their mother. That's why a lot of guys, they sexualize their mother when a male sexualize, the first female they sexualize is their mother. If you notice, some of your kids look at you sideways. And that's why, oh my God, my energy. That's why some boys, they don't like being underneath their mother like that. Have you ever noticed some boys be like, hey mom, I don't want no kiss, I don't want no hug, back up mom, no. Because they're getting turned on. I'm going to call it out. Yup, I'm calling it out. That's why he look at you weird. Yes, that's why he look, I don't want no kiss, no, ew, no. Because deep down, they are sexualizing you. It starts very, very, very early. No different than little girls and their daddies. Same thing. So, be mindful when they sitting on your lap. Be mindful of these things, okay? They can feel your energy. It's love. It's love. Be mindful. Okay? Think about it. How many people out here in the world, when you meet somebody 9 times out of 10, when you find a person you want to be with, who they remind you of? Your mama or your daddy, whoever raised you. Why? Because that's your first love. It is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all didn't know that. Oh, the cat out of the bag. I forgot Pandora box is fully open now. Y'all been want to put your hand in the box. Now the box open. Nobody want the hand in there no more. Yes, your first encounter is your parents. Because your parents walk around naked. Your parents walk around different ways, and people be wondering, and the parents be thinking, that's my child, I can do this, I can do that, and they learn about sex that way. They learn about the body that way. They don't need a magazine because you're walking around all your cool cat and everything out, and then you get mad at them because they want to learn about more of the body part. When they want to go out here and see a Susie, Sally, or Keisha, they want to play a doctor. So, when your kid's in the bed with you, be mindful how they laying up underneath you. Like my son, he be trying to spoon me. No, back up, pillows. I put pillows between us. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I hold his hand, or I let him put his head on my arm. And I let him know, don't get me wrong, I have that conversation, baby. You're not my man. Yes, I tell him that. You're not my man, you're my son. Okay? So I understand that you older now. You're not a baby anymore. You can't lay on top of me like you used to lay on top of me. You can't be underneath me like you used to be underneath me. Don't mean that mommy don't love you. It's just you getting older and I can't allow you to be underneath me like that. No different than he like to get on my back. And how many kids, when they get on your back, they have their little Peter Weeder by your booty? Get off of that. Don't. You gonna get on my back, you get on my back, not down there. Because kids, it's everywhere. There's sex everywhere. It's in basically almost just about every video game you could think of, every commercial you can think of, everything. You gotta remember, our spirits been on this earth. It's like a chemical thing. It's like a energy charge. It's like a memory that they know but they don't know. So be mindful how your kids on you. Be mindful even as parents when like if your kids in front of you, you holding them. Be mindful how you holding them. Fathers, be mindful of how you holding your daughters. I don't care if you admit, like, don't be allowing them to be in your private area, just sitting there. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's a child. And no, I'm not saying every person think this way. I'm not. Okay? But you never know if your child thinking that way. Do you understand me? Guys, just this, oh my God, I feel like some energies are checking in right now and they starting to notice stuff. If you have little girls, and I'm going to tell you this, boy, why I got to tell all this good. Some of your daughters that can see when you're getting hard. I'm going to have that tough topic conversation that no one talk about. Some of your daughters can see when you're getting hard, and out of nowhere they'll be like, Daddy, can I get a hug? Daddy, can I sit on your lap? Because Billy over here was in school pushing their little thingy on them. Or Tyrone was rubbing up against them, and then they see how mommy is up against you when you're like that. They see everything. Sex has been put in these kids' head at a young age. So they want to see every time when daddy is like that, mommy get happy. I want to get happy too. So if you start noticing, guys, if you're in that moment like that and whatnot, you're not thinking about it, because sometimes you're not thinking about it. But if you're like that, please be mindful your daughters see it. Be careful what your kids see. Okay? They want to be just like you, to the point they want to be you. So even if you are in a 2-parent home, or you got your play cousin uncle there, they're watching, kids are watching. How many times y'all see these videos where kids be moaning? Y'all ain't see that, where the kids be over here listening to y'all through the doors and stuff, and you moaning and everything, and they mimic that? They know. They pretend like they don't know, but they know. Like, y'all gotta be mindful. So I don't know how I got on this topic, but I feel a lot of energies checking in. So ladies, when y'all walking around with y'all little 2-piece outfits on and your booty cheeks out, or you be like, oh my God, baby, I didn't know you was coming around here, or can you pass me my clothes and getting out of the shower, and they seeing all your stuff, and you like, that's my baby anyway, they came out of me. Well, guess what? You are their catalog for the day. And you wonder why they run in the room and want to play with themselves. Because you are the image they think of. Y'all don't want to hear these tough topics, huh? It's facts. It's facts. So that goes for everyone around the world. Be mindful of how you operate around your kids. Your mamas, be mindful. So if your son act like he don't want to touch you like that, he has some thoughts about you. I know, ew, oh my God, you did the same exact thing. You are your child. You did the same exact thing when you was a kid. Y'all all mimic each other, just to let you know that. Yes, you are what you eat. No different than what you push out. Be mindful. Be mindful. These kids don't need to go and get no catalogs of the TV shows. Y'all are live actions. So be mindful of how y'all represent y'all stuff around y'all kids. Be mindful how they lay up underneath you. I'm not saying you can't hug your kids. I'm not saying they can't lay up underneath you. But when they get to a certain age, you need to explain these things to them. You need to explain why you're doing what you're doing. You need to explain why, okay, baby, you can't sit on you. I know. I used to let you sit on my lap and do these different things, but I gotta be careful how you do it, okay? All right, there's reasons why. Can't be doing all of that. You're getting older. You can sit beside me, though. Come on, sit beside me. Sit beside me. Sit beside me. I got you. Sit beside me. All right? I'm not saying this for all kids, but just be mindful. I'm just giving you, if you see some things that look kind of weird, just letting you know. What else? Oh, I know we was not ready for that, but it's here. Take it. And I believe I solved a lot of y'all problems. Yeah, I solved a lot of problems. Now it makes sense. Like, oh my God, that's why he does that. Yes. But don't be weird about it, because then you're going to make them feel ashamed. It's a natural thing, okay? It's natural. Don't say nothing, okay? Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, because you're going to make them feel embarrassed. Do not say nothing. Don't look at them sideways or nothing. Just go with the flow. This is a thing. This is something that's common all around the world. They get out of that phase, okay? When they meet somebody, they'll get out of that phase. Just take the knowledge and just, okay, I get it now. All right, let me just be mindful when they around. If they get too huggy-feely and stuff, let me say, okay, baby, that's enough. Or, go over here on the side or something. If they are a distance and they be like, Mom, no, no, I say, okay, that's fine. Matter of fact, we'll just dap. We'll dap. We'll do that. All right, we could do that. All right, let's do that. Find alternate ways. Some things, yes, you could talk about. Some things you just got to allow them to figure out. Okay? But now you know. So now you know, okay, that's why they look at me. That's why they feel like, oh, that's gross and this and that. And you know, like, hold on, you of age. Why you backing away from me like that? Because think about it. How many times when y'all was kids and y'all was kids and you would be around your friends and be like, man, I smashed your mama. I talked to your mama. Your mama got a big booty. Guess what? Once those kids say something, they program it into your child mind. Now your kids is like, now they notice mommy got a big booty. Mommy got big boobs. Now everybody love my mama. Now I'm protecting my mama. That's why you created that goddamn song. I'm gonna add a song. They created a song called My Mama's Boyfriend. How many of your kids don't like you to be with somebody else and you know they a good person? Have y'all noticed y'all kids get jealous of the people you with? Cause they think they in a relationship with you. Have y'all noticed that something like you with a good person and you know they a good person, but the kids keep sabotaging it because they think they your wife. They think they your husband. That's why. That's why. Think about it. How many of y'all grown and with somebody and then the daughter is still attached to their daddy? Because deep down they think they married to him. How many of y'all wives got a husband and they still attached to their mama because they still think they married to him? Dad, this box is deep as a mother sucker. I feel like Mary Poppins. I'm attached there too. I'm Mary Poppins. I'm just pulling it all out. That's why. That's why when y'all in relate, and then this is other kicker. That's why the daddies be feeling so attached to the daughters, because the dads deep down in their spirit feel like they married to the daughters, and the mamas are married to the sons. I'm gonna go to the Bible, and I don't do this, but they said when a man finds a good, I feel like my did. See, Tyler, you stole this from me, because I can't even go in the Bible. Boy, he said, what did he say? It's somewhere in there. They said, what they say in the Bible? When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. And he leaves all his stuff behind. All I know, he leaves it behind. And he moves out the house. Tyler Perry, you really was watching my goddamn life. You saw all of this. Oh my God. It's somewhere in there. Okay. There's a scripture somewhere that says something about, yeah, he leave the parents and them alone, the mom and them, and he go out and have his own. I'm not good at this. Don't tell nobody. Oh God. Don't test me on the Bible. Come a fail. I don't even know the title. Like, y'all. Oh my God. Sidebar. I know it's Job. I know Esther. Jesus married and Madeline, Ezekiel, Eli. There's a John somewhere. I think he's a saint. Oh God. You want to know why I don't know it? Because they made up names. They're not the real names. Oh my God. That's why. Those are not the people's real names. Oh my God. It was made up names. Anyway, back to my story. But yeah, so that's why there's a lot of confusion and a lot of stuff. So once you get to that point when you believe that you can go out on your own, you will detach yourself from the family. And not saying that you can't communicate, but you will start to learn on your own accord. So, prime example for myself. I think I did a video where I said that coming into this process, I was walking down the street and I had to get to the point that I believed in myself so much that when I crossed the road, I didn't look to see if there was traffic going. Do not do this. It's only for me. Okay? Viewers discretion advised. That's not for this. Warning. Like, don't do it. It was my journey, not yours. Okay? But I had to trust myself to cross the street without seeing if there was traffic coming, knowing it was a bunch of traffic coming right before I done this. And once I did that, I detached from that other spirit to prove to that other spirit that I believe in myself now. It's no different than when you graduate college. What you do when you graduate college, now you become that. I'm gonna use a doctor because it's easy. Now you become the doctor. You understand? You become that because you have learned everything you need to learn. Okay? It's not saying that you can't go back to school like doctors. What they do, they go back to school and still get some information, but they still go and do their own surgery. They trust that their hands and their brain can be, and their eyes can be able to connect to whatever they need to do. So that's the same. So a lot of y'all so attached, like the mama boys and the daddy girls. It's nothing wrong being that, but when you are in a marriage, you got to let that go. Okay? Because now the person you with got to fight against the other. No different than me and Ye. I had to fight between the devil and Ye. Okay? That spirit, that demonic spirit and the godly spirit of Ye. It was a battle. I had to decide, do I want to follow the father figure or the son figure? Okay? Because me and the son are attached. I had to figure out how I'm going to do this. Because the father still wanted me on his side. He didn't respect me. He didn't love me. But the thing about it is now he see my true value. Now he wants me on his side. I'm like, hey, I can't. Hey. You know, you got to understand what you're doing now, okay? So when it comes to this life, you got to know how to detach. It's no different than projecting your darkness onto someone else. It's a dark side, y'all. It is. Because you are in a situation where you're trying to please your parents and you're trying to make them feel good and make sure they don't feel missing. But that's the problem, because the parents are scared that they losing you. But it's like, at the same time, you're not losing me. I'm just being with someone else. You got to trust that I still love you even if I'm on the other side of the world. It's like that. I got to go to the other side. That's where I'm living at now. You want me to live at home, but it's time for me to go somewhere else. I can't live home and go somewhere else at the same time, because then someone is going to get neglected in this process. So am I going to neglect you or neglect the other? You raised me to be the strong person, man or female, and now I'm in my own home. But if I'm taking care of your home and my home, then how can I be able to help my own kids out? I'm not saying you can't help them financially or anything, but it comes to a point where it's like, hey, stop trying to control me. Stop trying to have me to do everything you want and then tell my wife to go over here on the side. So it's like being in a car. So if you about to go out to eat, who gets to sit in the front seat? Men. Who get to sit in the front seat? Is your mama or the wife? The wife get to sit in the front seat. The mama got to go sit in the back seat. Want to know why? Because the mom got to respect that she gave. It ain't no different at a wedding. When the daddy got to give the daughter over, she got to realize she gave you over. She can't be the passenger anymore. She got to sit in the background and observe the teachings that she taught you. If the mama is in the front seat, guess what? That proves that he's still married to her. And now the wife is on the sideline. She's the side chick. It can't be that way. And mamas, I know y'all like, that's my son, this and that. Go get your new man. Maybe you want to be miserable and trying to ruin their relationship if you had your own, but you so busy being in their relationship that you can't even tell that your husband over here is somebody else. So why you getting mad at your husband when you all in your child's relationship and you wonder why your child keep having issues back and forth? Every time you turn around, oh my God, I'm going to call it out. Do I have to? Yeah, your name popped up. I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to pop. Okay. I watch shows because this is my journey. Anything that pops up in front of me is part of the mission, okay? I'm about to call somebody out. Not because you're a bad person. You've been through a lot, okay? And I tell you, I'm black, so I'm going to talk about the black, okay? There's someone talking about somebody else in their race around the world. However, once you put your life on the TV line, you automatically give people a reason to have critiques. Don't mean it's right, and it's all opinions. However, I had to state something, okay? All right? I had to state something. And I don't want you to think I'm coming at you, because I'm going to say this before I say who you are. I truly, in my heart, believe you're an amazing mother, okay? I've watched you for some time now, and you went through some things in your life that you had to tell yourself that I'm not going to allow anybody to control me. I'm going to control myself. And you have put your stance out there. Now, not saying your life was right or what you done, but you showed not just yourself but the world that I had to take ownership of my life. I had to create a world for me and my kids. And it may not been the best, and maybe I made a lot of the bad decisions, but in my head, because of the way I was raised, this is all I knew, and this is the only life I had an opportunity to live. However, what's going on now is your kids are older, and one of them, I know for sure, you're trying to live your life through them. Now, you a female, but your son is the masculine side of you, and you've been controlling his life because he represents your masculine side. That doesn't mean that's who you with or supposed to be with, but you have ruined a lot of his relationships, and you had him in a point where he was battling back and forth. And I truly believe there were some relationships that or at least one, that could have worked out. But okay, I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna just be direct. Listen, Miss Mama D, hey. In that order. Mama D, my battery about to go dead, but we gonna keep on rolling. Mama D, I love your personality. You raw with it. You raw. You don't care. You gonna say what's on your mind no matter what. I know you was a pimp. It's hard out here to be a pimp. I know how that feel, child. We both. I feel you. But in that order, right? Okay, let me get to it. Listen, reason I'm utilizing you because y'all been out here, and